Hey, what's going on? Aaron here, and if you're watching this video right now, then you're probably checking out Studypool and you're wondering, can you make money from Studypool? How much can you earn selling documents on this website, and is it worth your time? Okay, so let's take a look at Studypool. I've reviewed many different websites, a lot of side hustles, a lot of online businesses, a lot of different business models. Some are great, some are so-so, and some are just plain bad. So let's have a look and see if Studypool is worth your time, okay? Now, Studypool is a very interesting website. Essentially, this is a student website where you can get different reports, assignments, notes, and things like that that will help you as a student in all sorts of different subjects. Okay, now in order for you to get access to that, you need to pay Studypool roughly about $20 per month as a student in order for you to get access to these different assignments, reports that people have already covered. All right, so that's not how you're gonna make money though. Okay, so I'm just trying to explain to you how the website makes money. And if you want to become a contributor or a tutor, this is how you could potentially make money on the website. So first of all, if you come onto the website right here, all right, there are a lot of different subjects that you could potentially sell your potential assignments and documents in, okay? So they have, for example, business, humanities, mathematics, programming, science, writing, economics, computer science, law, foreign languages, you get the idea, okay? So if we were to click into business, they go even deeper into things like accounting, into business law, into sales, into supply chain, things like that, humanities. I mean, it goes really deep, right? Philosophy, music theory, fitness, neuroscience, music therapy, social work, you get the idea, okay? Now, because you can specialize in a lot of different areas, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to make a lot of money in that particular area, okay? But of course, if you're going to be putting, uploading your notes on dentistry, for example, you need to be an expert in that area. So you either need to be a, pretty good student in dentistry, or you need to be a professor in dentistry where you can upload these particular assignments, these documents, so that people can actually benefit from them, and that's how Studypool will actually pay you that income. All right, so let's take a look at how this works. So if you come into the sell documents section, you just click on it up here. Basically it says earn money by selling study documents. Okay, you can earn up to $5,000 a month. They share their documents with tens of millions of students, and you can get up to $10 every time a student views one. So that's pretty cool. Okay, now the thing about how much money you can make here, they're not going to pay you $10 for every view that you get. It just depends on how high in demand that particular topic is, that subject is, how high the quality of your documents are, all right? And that's the way that they will decide. They've got their own algorithm, Studypool has their own algorithm, and that's how they decide how much they're actually going to pay you or not, right? So the way that it works is, first of all, you need to upload your document, and this could be class notes, old homework, exam quizzes, prep notes, zip files, that sort of thing. The system will approve it, and it's based on how high quality the documents are. So your documents need to be high quality, all right? So if they're all scribbles and stuff like that, they're not going to accept documents like that. Another big thing that you need to understand about Studypool is that your notes need to be current, all right? So let's just say you've already graduated from university, like 10 years ago, and you've got your old physics, homework assignments and exam quizzes and stuff like that. Those aren't going to make you any money, all right? So they might be approved, but in order for you to make money, it needs to be current. That's really important. So there are a couple of ways for you to maximize your earnings in Studypool. First of all, your notes have to be high quality. That means it's got to be either hand typed out onto Word document, or it's got to be very neat, okay? It needs to be current, and it needs to be in a high demand subject. Otherwise, you're not really going to get many eyeballs on your stuff. That's something that you need to understand, right? So if you can maximize those, that's how you maximize your income, all right? Once it's viewed and it's approved, that's how you earn money. And again, it's up to, not $10 every time, okay? That's the important verbiage that you have to understand, that it's up to $10 if it's high quality and it's in the right subject that a lot of people are checking out, okay? So some different examples that you can check out over here, like if you're a student, or maybe a teacher or lecturer in algebra, then you could upload some high quality algebra notes, right? And it really depends on how it looks again. So it's got to be neat like this, not scratchy and messy, so that people can actually understand what they're looking at. That's really important. Okay, now You can see here that some people have earned a lot of money. Alan Mitch has earned $91,000, Parmesan has earned $89,000, Checksmax has earned $77,000. So it is possible to earn a lot of income from this website, but let me stick around till the end of the video, because I'm going to give you the caveat here on how Studypool really works and how much money you can potentially earn. So the potential is pretty good, but there are certain things that you have to do well in order for you to really make that income. Okay. The other cool thing about Studypool is that it's not just about selling your old homework or your old notes or your own quizzes. You can actually become a tutor. So if you come up here to become a tutor and you click on that, you can actually take on tutoring tasks and make money that way. Okay, so it says earn up to $7,500 per month working from home tutoring. So it's pretty cool. You can do this from home. But again, in order for you to earn this kind of income, you're going to have to put in quite a lot of hours, all right? But the way that their system works is very interesting. So once you become a member, all right, and it's nice because you've got freedom of flexibility, and, they charge the lowest service fee, so 20% compared to other study-like websites on the marketplace, okay? And so the way it works is a student's going to ask a question, and you can provide the full explanation via text, and they can chat to you directly over chat messenger. And so the way it works is people are going to list their questions out here, like paragraph in Spanish, imperfect tense. They're going to pay $5 if you answer this question for them. So you need to be obviously a specialist in a specific area, and if one of these questions match what you can answer, you would click on it, take on the job, and if you do it successfully, you'll get paid out the amount of money that that student is offering for that particular assignment, right? So religion comparison of Islamic sacred texts. So if you're a specialist in Islamic sacred texts and you think you can answer this, you would click on this, you would answer the question, go back and forth, and once it's successful, you get paid $20. So it's pretty good if you are educated in specific areas or a lot of areas, and you can actually answer a lot of these questions, and you can check some of them out here, right? So it's very interesting the way that this is set up. Yes, it is tutoring, but it is tutoring on specific questions that specific students are asking. Okay, so again, how much money can you really make with Studypool, and is this a good way for you to earn income, right? Well, first of all, it's a 100% legitimate business and website. If you're a student or you're a lecturer or you're a teacher and you've got high quality documents that you can sell in any of these areas right here, or you are an experienced teacher and you've got knowledge on these specific areas, you can come in here and become even a tutor, which is pretty cool. So there's a few different ways for you to earn income. But here's the caveat to this whole thing, right? First of all, in order for you to earn up to $7,500 a month, you're going to have to be in here and answering a lot of these questions, and it's going to take up quite a lot of time, right? The other thing as well is that unfortunately, you're not going to be able to answer all the questions because you have to be an expert. I mean, some of these are pretty tough questions, right? So calculus, parallel, skew, or intersecting lines math problem. I mean, if you're not an expert in math, you probably can't answer this question, right? Child custody law questions. I mean, if you're not an expert in child custody laws, if you're not a law student or a law lecturer, law teacher, it's unlikely that you can answer this specific question. I hope that makes sense, okay? So there will be certain questions that you can answer and certain questions that you can't answer. So it really depends on your expertise. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that with selling of documents, yes, there are a lot of different areas that you can sell in, but like I mentioned earlier at the middle of the video, you need to have good quality documents. They need to be high quality, they need to be neat, and they have to be current. Otherwise, you're not going to make much money from them. Okay. The other thing as well is that you need to upload a lot of documents before you start making money. So if you think you can come here and upload 10 documents on mathematics, on arithmetic, then that's not really how the website works. Okay. It works by you uploading a lot of high quality documentation. So the more documents you upload, the better that you will do. And I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of documents. So there are people that have uploaded, let's say 100 documents, and they're still not really earning that much money from the website. Okay, so it needs to be in an area that's of high demand. It needs to be current. It needs to be high quality, and you have to upload a lot to increase your chances that people will find your documents and you can make your money that way. I hope that makes sense, right? So it's not about coming here and uploading 10 documents on arithmetic or algebra and then all of a sudden making, $77,000. It doesn't really work that way. The more you can upload, the higher the chances that you will be noticed by students on the website, and that's how you make more money. So there are a couple of caveats here, right? It's not that it's a bad website, it's that it's based purely on the quality, the volume, and the demand of that particular subject on the documents that you upload. I hope that makes sense. So yes, it is possible to make money on Studypool, but there are a couple of things that you have to do well in order for you to maximize the way that you earn money on this website. I hope that makes sense, okay? They pay out through PayPal. They pay out every single month, so you need a PayPal account. But overall, as a way to make money, if you are in the education line, or you're a student, or you're a teacher, or a lecturer, I think this is a pretty cool way to earn a little bit of extra money. Will you really be able to earn $5,000 per month every single month? Well, that depends on how well you use the website. Some people are able to do it. There are a lot of people that unfortunately aren't able to do it because they can't maximize the website the way that it's meant to be maximized. I hope that makes sense. But overall, a very good website. You know, it's got my stamp of approval. They've paid out a lot of money to people that are using the website well. Okay, and if you're in this particular area, it might be a good way for you to make money on the site. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So if you want to check out Studypool, you can head to studypool.com. Very cool website, a very interesting way to make some side income, and you can check them out if you want. Also, if you're watching this video right now, you're probably looking for maybe a way to make some extra money, maybe a side hustle. I've been marketing online for the last 14 plus years. I've made multiple six figures online, and the way that I like to do it is a very specific way. So if you're watching this video and you don't necessarily fit the whole Studypool criteria, but you're still interested in learning how to generate income online, I would love to show you how to get to your first $10,000 a month 100% digitally, okay? And you can do that by checking out my six-figure workshop by clicking on the link in the description box below or in the comment section. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you on the workshop. Take care.